This is July in our garden in Zone 9B. We have still peppers growing, lots of sweet green peppers. We also have herbs growing besides these peppers. In the herbs, we have sage, and we have some more basil growing. It loves the heat that we have right now. We also have green beans still growing. Some of them are starting to turn brown. It's getting to be too much heat for them, but they still have a few blossoms, so we still have a few green beans coming. We have tomatoes that are still going. They're getting kind of stressed with the heat. We've had to cover a lot of them, but there's still some tomatoes that are ripening. Here's our cucumber. It's mostly finished for the season, but there's still some flowers on it, and the insects have taken over on a lot of it, but we've had a lot of cucumbers this year. This is our watermelon. It was planted later in the season, but it's doing really, really well. It has a lot of flowers on it and starting to form a few watermelon on it. It should be able to go the whole summer because it loves the heat. Here are our peanuts. We kind of overplanted the peanuts because we've never had this much luck with them before. They've just gone crazy everywhere, and so we're waiting for them to turn yellow on the top before we can pull them up. This is our cantaloupe, and it's also loving the heat. As you can see, there's lots of flowers on it. It's starting to form small little cantaloupe. They're kind of fuzzy when they're small, and they're getting bigger every day, so they will do well during the summer here. It's a good thing to plant. It just takes a lot of space, so you got to make sure you have a lot of space. Here we have our pear tomatoes that are growing really, really well. Also an heirloom tomato. We have tons and tons of the pear, and also we have some little cherry tomatoes that are growing really, really well. If you just have a small space, a pot, it's a good thing to put cherry or small tomatoes so that you can grow them. They taste very sweet, and they're wonderful like on a salad. Here are our teddy bear sunflowers. They're still doing well in the heat. They look really fuzzy and soft like a teddy bear. They're great ones to plant. This is the first year we've had these grow this well. They were kind of later than the other sunflowers, but we really enjoyed them. They're bright yellow color. Also over in our flower bed, we have black-eyed Susans that are still putting out pretty flowers. Some other sunflowers that are still growing well in the garden. There is also strawberries still underneath the other plants, still putting out a few blossoms. We have a lot of zinnias that love the sun also. They also need to be kept watered though during the hottest part of the summer to do well. The dahlias are doing well also. I would like to plant more of those next year. So keep planting and keep watering your garden.